Hi everyone, it's Sarah from Plan Sarah Plan. Welcome to my channel. We're about to do a flip through of this very full planner. Well, as you know, if you are a member of the planner community, and I suspect you are, we have come to the end of the academic year planners, and a lot of us have been moving in to our new planners that started on July 1st or a couple of days before that. But before I tuck this guy away and archive it, we're going to do a flip through, and I hope you'll enjoy just looking through this old planner. Well, it's not that old, but it's been a year, and it's very, very full, chock full. I have a special cover that I'm going to switch out and use at the end that will identify the year that this encompasses. So here's my title page. This is exactly like what I did for the new planner. And I had the colorful Evolve version. This is a checklist of things from my move-in kit that I checked off as I did. I need to go back and check my dental cleaning. I did do that. I did order my new planner. I just sort of forgot this was here after a few months. So I'm not doing it that way this year. And then here was my 18 months at a glance that I used Bold Bloom's washi tape on and some sort of, I don't know what you would call these. Some of them are muted tones. Some of them are darker, like this kind of mulberry look. And then this is my 12-box spread, which I use to log side hustle income. It's not complete. I still need to probably complete it or just let it go. But I did fill it out for some months. Then here is the first month or the intro into it. For July, this is where I put all my sticker scraps. So that's why it just looks like a big jumbly collage. And here is my July spread. This was the July Freedom Kit from my shop, and I always like doing a patriotic spread in July. And then this is my dashboard page, and it'll look similar to this every month. I did go in and fill in all of my memories. I had completed July already and August already, but I have completed the whole thing now. And on the page following the dashboard, I always have a prayer of the month that I pray at the end of my weekly Plan With Me's. And then here was the weekly version of the July Freedom Kit. I'm not doing voting this year, by the way. Unless you just want to vote, you can feel free to vote. This was a Boulder Bond kit called Meet Me in July. I especially like the blue jay over here, the patriotic blue jay. This was a Mama Gloria shop kit. It's called Snow-Kissed Flowers, but I just thought it looked patriotic, red, white, and blue. I didn't particularly think it looked like a winter kit. Then this was Viewer's Choice Week, and it was kind of a beachside theme, seaside theme, using stickers and washi tapes from the washi tape shop. And then here we go into August, memory verses and sticker scraps. And this is a kit called Fresh as a Daisy, and it is in my shop. And all of these kits are still available. They will just have this year's dashboard layout, which you can use in the new dashboard design. You can totally use it. I have a video called, I think it's called like, what about my old stickers? Will they still work? And I show how you can use older dashboard stickers in the new layout if you like those sticker kits. Photo memories down here. And then this is the companion kit, Fresh as a Daisy, the weekly version. And this is where our grandson Ewan was born. And this was a Simply Smith kit. It's called Be Happy. Lots of sunflowers in here. And this is a Mama Gloria shop kit, and it's called Songbirds. And this was when my dad was in hospice, and this was a tough week. And here we're coming up to the week that my dad passed away. This is called Van Gogh Sunflowers, and that's in my shop. And I liked how this turned out because I was able to log some memories and some quotes or things that happened exactly as they happened before I forgot. And then this is September. We're moving into September. And this kit is called Symphony, September Symphony. The month view, and then I added all of these photo memories. I added so much that I had to go ahead and take up space on the book of the month, but that's okay because I was catching up that month anyway and didn't have a new book. The prayer, then we're with not Mama Gloria Child, Boulder Bond, and this kit is really cute. It's called Academia. And here is the September Symphony weekly version, the vertical kit. I used this for the first week of piano lessons because it had musical instruments and pianos in it. And this is the Washi Tape Shop. I don't know if this was viewer's choice or my choice. I don't know. But this was the Washi Tape Shop. And then this is Boulder Bond, and it's called Apple Orchard. I love it. Really love it. Love the red gingham curtains there. This is where my dad's graveside service was. And then Mama Gloria Shop, Azure Autumn. If you like purple, I bet you like Azure Autumn. And here we are in October, and this kit, all the monthly kits are from my shop. This one was called Pumpkin Spice or Pumpkin Spice Latte. One of those. My memories took over a lot of the book. There is a Boulder Bond kit here, and this one's called Coffee House. It's really pretty. This is the Pumpkin Spice weekly kit from my shop that matches the monthly. This was a Planner Kate week, and I believe this was a kit from the vault. It's called August Floral, but I liked the oranges in it, and I decided to use it in October. I love how that one turned out. This is a kit called Daddy's Girl, and I made this to remember my dad. And all of the images are just silhouettes, so this can hopefully remind you maybe of your husband and one of your children, or your father and you, or something. But it's called Daddy's Girl. This was actually viewer's choice, I think. It doesn't say here that it was viewer's choice, but anyway, this is in my shop, Daddy's Girl. And then we go on to November, and this is called Tea Time, and this kit is like the Fantasyland at Disney World kit. That's what it reminds me of. Do you remember the year before where I had my November kit that reminded me of Howard Johnson's? It did. It totally had that retro look to it. And this reminds me of all the little shops and rides and things that are in Fantasyland in Disney World. But it's called Tea Time. And here are my memories. I went ahead and overtook a little bit of what I listed on my themes of the week because I don't really have to save that information, and the pictures are more important anyway. The prayer of the month, and then here's the companion weekly kit for Tea Time. This is a Boulder Bond kit, and it's called Fall Vibes. This is so pretty. This is viewer's choice, and the theme was all EC stickers and washi. So everything here is an Erin Condren sticker or washi tape. And then this was Sarah Marie stickers, and I don't see the name of the kit, so I'll look it up if I don't find it. But this is Sarah Marie stickers. But I really enjoyed the florals mixed with the lemons and citrus, or maybe they're oranges. Really like that. And then we go on to December. Got the 3 kings down here, a donkey, a sheep, and a little angel. And this kit is called Small Town Christmas. That one's from my shop, and I had so many photo memories, you're going to see when I turn the page, that I needed to overflow and add some to my monthly spread, and I absolutely love how that turned out. A lot of pictures because our first granddaughter was born. Well, she's our second granddaughter. Our first is in heaven, and she was miscarried, but this is our newest granddaughter, born in December. And then look at this. I covered up everything. The book of the month, all the goals, everything, because to me the photos were more important. And I pared it down, you know. This is just the main, the highlights that I couldn't not keep in here. So then we have Chrissy Ann Designs, and this is called Hey Pumpkin. And I really liked this because I don't like the time change when we have, well, the days are shorter no matter what, whether we change the time or not. But I don't like it getting dark sooner because that's when I work and teach and try to keep my energy up. And I just really liked that this did not have a traditional fall color scheme to it. I really liked that. It's Chrissy Ann Designs, Hey Pumpkin. And then this was a combination of things. It's the Gold Project, some leftovers from the Gold Project. So some of these stickers are from Kristen's shop. I know this washi tape is from her shop, and I think some of these event stickers are from her shop. So they are basically leftovers, and I just made things to go with those leftovers. Very bright and Christmassy, and that was recital week. And then look at this. I believe at the time I said this was the most elegant sticker kit or spread I had ever done myself or seen. I just really thought this was elegant. It's called Winter's Charm, and it's from Boulder Bond. And it's not just the vertical kit. There are journaling stickers as well. Like this just is breathtaking right here. Just really pretty. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful, elegant spread. And then this is Small Town Christmas that matches the monthly spread. So here's the monthly version. Here's the weekly version. That one is from Plan Sarah Plan. And then this one is Stellar Fox. I have never used Stellar Fox. This was the first time ever. And you can see the shine on these stickers because they're printed on like sticker photo paper. It's glossy. And the kit is called First Christmas. And I loved that because you have scenes from the Nativity in all of these full boxes. And then we come to the new year, and this is when a lot of you, probably half of you, started your planner to use on the calendar year. And this sticker kit is called Delft Pottery. Not as colorful as some of my others, but I liked it. Delft Pottery. And then my January memories and my prayer of the month. This is a kit from Boulder Bond, and I don't see the name of it. There's Happy New Year right there. Let's just flip back and see if I covered up the sticker kit. It's called Golden Hour. Boulder Bond Golden Hour. And then here is Delft Pottery, Plan Sarah Plan. That matches the monthly kit. This was my first Simply Gilded subscription box, and it's called Hearth. You get a ton of washi tape in the Simply Gilded subscription, and you get a pen that's really pretty. You get more washi tape than I personally can use, but it's really fun, and it's a great value. And then this was Viewer's Choice, and the theme was Use Your Stash. So I recognize this from the first year that I ever used Mama Gloria Shop. That is a leftover from Mama Gloria Shop, and so is that. So are all of these full boxes, and the washi strips are Mama Gloria Shop too. These are Erin Condren event stickers, and that is like a printable sticker. It's kind of an assortment. This round memory verse header it didn't say memory verse when I got it. It was an Erin Condren sticker subscription sheet, and I put it through my printer and wrote memory verse on it. So that was viewer's choice. And that takes us up to February, which I love. You'll see why in just a moment. It's called Preppy Planner, and I really, really enjoyed this kit. It is so girly and pink and green and full of flowers and stripes and plaids, gingham, bows, stuff like that. Preppy Planner, that's from Plan Sarah Plan. Look at all these. I had a whole page of memories here. So if I need to look back and see what kit I used, I'm out of luck. And then for Shania, I did my prayer. Instead of printing it out on sticker paper, I just hand wrote it. And she likes it when I do that. Hi, Shania. Then this one is a Mama Gloria Shop kit. And I don't see the name of it, so I may be out of luck because we're in February, because all of those sticker kits are covered up. But this is Mama Gloria Shop, and it has like woodland creatures in it. And I don't even see the number on the kit, but I loved this. I loved the dashed lines. That was really fun, and I liked the corners. And then this one is Boulder Bond, Timeless Tales, a storybook sort of a theme. I like these books here. I mean, what's not to like about this? That's very cute. This is Simply Gilded again, and it's called Lavender Dreams. I think you can maybe still get the Simply Gilded things on their website. I've never just bought a kit from their website. I've only just done a few of the subscription boxes. This is Preppy Planner that matches the monthly theme, and it's from my shop. And if you hang on, I will put discounts for all these shops that I'm mentioning, except for some of them I don't have a discount for, but I will give you the discounts for what I do have. And then we're going into March. And this was called Secret Garden. Way softer tones. A lot of memories here. I tried to leave a little bit of the book cover. Another handwritten prayer. Mama Gloria Shop is this one, and it's called Crafty Creations. And this is the Secret Garden weekly version. This is a viewer's choice week, and the theme was all pen. So I actually used highlighter and pen. And it looks like I used colored pencil. So basically this was just 0 stickers. And then Simply Gilded, Irish Cliffs. This was St. Patrick's Day week. And this one is Springtime from Boulder Bond. The little bluebird and the birds on the line here, the bird on the birdhouse. Those were some of my favorite parts of this one. That takes us to April. And this kit is called Showers Bring Flowers. And this one's from my shop. This was such a busy month. Oh my goodness. I had the event for my dad. I had a festival for my piano students. We had launch week for Erin Condren, writing the new lyrics and recording the new planner day. So much going on that week. Lots of photos to reflect how much was going on this month. I think I said week, but in the month of April. And then Showers Bring Flowers vertical kit. And this is simply gilded again, and it's called Light Chaser. Pinks, purples, and blues. A little bit of turquoise in there. And this was a gift from Nadia. This is a kit called My Redeemer Lives by Lisa Lorraine Plans. And the 3 crosses here, and I am the resurrection, the life, those are from this kit. This was really nice. Thank you, Nadia. And here we have Boulder Bond. Love this. It's called Spring Dream. And I used a purple pen because, well, just clearly, it was calling for a purple pen. And then we're going on to May, and my theme for May was vintage birds, and here it is, vintage birds. This was another busy month because I had my final piano recital of the year. So the first 3 quarters of this month were really busy, and then it was better, calmed down somewhat. And a lot of photo memories in May. We had our 40th anniversary in May. This was Viewer's Choice Week, and it is all Happy Planner stickers. And not only that, they are all old Happy Planner stickers. Nothing new in here. So that really helped me make a tiny dent in my stash. And then this was the weekly version of Vintage Birds, and I didn't write very much in here after the fact. Sometimes I don't. I don't get around to it always. But it's Mother's Day week. And this one is a Mama Gloria Shop kit. And I don't know what it's called, but it might just be called Peaches because it's a bunch of peaches. It's very pretty. This one is Boulder Bond. It's called Painter's Palette. Love that little bird there. And he's got a little buddy up here in this corner. Painter's Palette. What nice colors are in this one. I really like that. That takes us to June. We're getting close to the end. And this Choose Joy sticker, I don't remember where that came from. It may have been from the Gold Project, but I can't say for sure. These 2 big ones were from Boulder Bond. And my June monthly kit was called Beach House. Lots of memories for June. Prayer of the Month, another handwritten one. This was Viewer's Choice, and the theme was Spin the Wheel. And I loaded up this randomizer on my phone with, I mean, it looks like Wheel of Fortune or something, and I loaded it up with mostly, or maybe all, Erin Condren options. So it's cohesive in that it's all Erin Condren, and it's colorful. But it's a little bit not cohesive because I have sticky notes, I have washi tape, I have stickers, I have things from all years, like this one's really old. Some of the stickers are newer, but I like how it turned out. It was really fun. And then this is the Beach House Weekly Kit. And this one is Simply Gilded. I think it's my last Simply Gilded subscription before I stop my subscription. And it's called Sakura Glow. I think I said that right. It's very nice. Here we have Fern Creek stickers, and this kit is called Bold Strokes. And now Bold Strokes is only available as a printable kit, but I ordered it before they stopped shipping out physical kits. And I went ahead and purchased the printable kit anyway, just to see what differences there might be. And they basically were the same thing. But I had a few more things in the printable version that were probably sold out in the physical version. Fern Creek stickers, Bold Strokes. And then looky here, I didn't write a thing down in this. Isn't that awful? I did not write a thing down. I think it's because I've been so busy. We're getting close to the end now. That's the last week. I was probably cutting stickers all of this time. So wherever you see a blank spot, just fill that in with cutting stickers. A lot of people ordered move-in kits for their planners and some other sticker kits to get them started. But I really loved this kit. I love the colors in it. It's called Dream Mountain. It's from Boulder Bond, and it's so inviting and relaxing looking. I really, really enjoyed this. I do remember we drove to West Virginia to attend a celebration of life, and I was really, really busy trying to get things done before we left for this trip. And I even got my plan with me filmed before then, so it went live while we were on the road. And I mean, we went to West Virginia. We did not even stay overnight. It's like a 3.5 hour trip. We stayed for the memorial. We did a little bit of looking around, and then we drove back. But I had that video ready to go up. So somehow that week I was way organized. And then that takes us to the end. These are pages that I'm not going to go through because they have some information that's private, but this page was where I listed on the front and the back, just like this, all of the sticker kits, and that's it. We have, I tore out the add-on section, any pages that I didn't use, which was most of them. Here is where I had my AM and PM routine, and I took out the little cards that were in here. They were routines for social media type things like filming and posting on Instagram. And I liked that so much. I took out those little cards, put a new little pocket in my new planner, and just transferred those over. And then here is the back of this beautiful Evolve pocket. I love it. So I'm going to take this cover off. I've got 2 of my grandbabies on this cover. But when I first got this planner, I ordered a cover in the theme of it, which was Evolve. And if you can make this out without a glare, it says July 2024 to June 2025. So all I'm going to do is take this cover off and put this one on. So with that done, this planner is ready to archive. I just have a shelf where I keep all of my full planners. Look how chunky this is. I probably should not get add-ons in my planners because even with a few pages of add-ons, it just really adds a lot of bulk. I can't totally get it closed, but that's okay. That's kind of the fun of it, that it's so full. And it just shows that my life was full this past year. There were a lot of wonderful things that happened and some really hard things that happened, but it's all kind of logged in here. And even on the emptier weeks, that is telling a story as well of, I was just too busy to log things. And, weeks are different. All the weeks are not the same. And I did tell you that I would give you some discount codes. And my regular viewers are very familiar with these codes. But let me just give you a few. If you liked anything in my shop and you want to get something from me, the discount code for my YouTube viewers is PSP YouTube 15, and that gets you 15% off. For Bouldermon, my discount code is Sarah15, and always put an H on the Sarah with my codes. And then my discount code with Mama Gloria Shop is Sarah20. With the Gold Project, I don't know if I have an active code, but at one point Kristen was kind enough to give me one. It was Sarah15, I believe. But look down in the video description because the correct code will be there if I'm wrong about that. I don't have a code with any of the other shops that I featured, but I do have codes with those at least 3 shops. So if you want to do some shopping and get any of these, like I said, I want you to remember what I said, that there are a ton of these older dashboard size kits on Etsy and not as many of the newer dashboard size right now, because Erin Condren has changed the size of these 4 boxes, but you can still use older kits. There are just a few things you need to know to make it work just right, and my video on making your older stickers work should hopefully help you with that. If you decide you like an older kit or you just really like the layout of the previous dashboard more, you can just keep using those sizes if you want to. Okay, that's going to do it for this flip through. Last year and the year before, we had like a competition and we had finalists and voting in my Facebook group, but I'm not going to do that this year. I am just way too busy to count votes and do that, but I welcome you, and I would love to know actually, if you had some favorites in here, I would just like for you to chime in the comments and just say, oh, I really like that Bouldermon kit, or I really liked the month of June or whatever, and just share. That'd be fun to read and also just kind of see what other people thought too. So that's going to do it, and I thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.